my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and we are celebrating a milestone tonight. Oh, my God. I'm so excited, guys. Because today marks a special day in the channel's history. We have made it to live stream number 300. We've done 300 of these in the span of just over 4 years. Or just under 4 years, I should say. We're at stream number 300, baby. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Thank you for supporting the channel to where it is now. I'm excited to see how this 300th live stream goes. And we got an exciting matchup for stream number 300. We've got the Philadelphia Eagles, who I believe are coming off of a bye, if I'm not mistaken, facing the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field. Guys, I had to turn off the camera, just take it all in. But as I was saying, we got the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field, and we're just going to jump right into it. Let the 300th live stream of the channel begin. So, the Packers will start their opening drive from their own 39-yard line. They will start with a handoff to Josh Jacobs for a gain of 4. Man. Can't believe we've made it to 300, guys. We're damn near approaching the same number of streams as I have subscribers on this channel. Which, I'll admit, we haven't grown as much as I thought we would. But I ain't complaining. We're still here, and we're still going strong. Here's Jordan Love on second down. He'll throw to a wide open Josh Jacobs, and he'll carry it for a gain of 6 for the first down. And to celebrate, got a bottle of Squirt grapefruit soda to celebrate. But, well, that was awkward. All right, first down from the 50-yard line. Back to Jacobs on the ground. And just a small gain of about 3 by Jacobs. Second down. Cheers, guys, to 300. We actually did it. All right, second down from the 47. Back to Jacobs again. He'll get a gain of 4. That'll bring up a third down and about 3. All right, it'll be third down and 3 for Green Bay. Handoff to Jacobs again. Man, they continue to hand off to Josh Jacobs on every single play or pass it to him. Well, first down, Green Bay. They still pick it up. All right. It's a first down for the Packers. All right, first down for the Packers from the Eagles 39. Hand off to Jacobs, and this time they stuff him up for a gain of only 1. Not too much picked up there. Second down. And as per tradition, the milestone live streams have apparently been taking place every single Monday night on a Monday night game. 100th was a Monday nighter, 200th was a Monday nighter, so what the heck. I canceled the Thursday stream this week to ensure that number 300 would also fall on a Monday night, just to keep the tradition going. All right, second down and 9. I forgot to change the down counter because I was posting the link in the Discord servers that I was allowed to promote. Love is in trouble, and he gets sacked. Oh, and that's going to put a dent on the Packers' momentum there. Third down coming up as Jordan Love gets sacked by the Eagles. Boy, Love just had no time left, and dear God, he had Romeo Doubs wide open. And Love damn near lost the football as well. All of a sudden, it's 3rd and 20 as the Packers lose 11 on the sack. Love's going to air this out and overthrows the receiver, and it bounces off the helmet of Christian Watson to ensure it doesn't get intercepted. And, we have an injury on the Eagles' defense. Mitchell, number 27, is hurt. Has not gotten up after covering Christian Watson. Oh, he really can't get up. He still has not gotten on his feet. It's the cornerback Quinion Mitchell, the 22nd overall pick in the 24 draft out of Toledo. Take a look at the replay, see how he got hurt. Eesh. Oh, it's that left knee, I think, that might have taken a hard impact as he fell down with Christian Watson. He's slightly limping, but he gets to the sideline under his own power. They're still going to take an injury timeout for him, though. Fact of the matter, though, is I think the Packers are going to have to punt this away because with them getting sacked, they are out of field goal range. But, yeah, guys, like I said, we've made it to 300. I didn't think we'd get here, but here we are. Year number 4 of the channel. We're at 300 live streams. Next goal after this, 400. Squirt is an underrated soda. I'd say I picked a good beverage to celebrate with. But to think, I started this back in 2022. It was the Buccaneers and the Cowboys for the season opener. I wasn't as enthused as I was before, but that was where it all began. And a week later, on another Sunday nighter between the Bears and the Packers, the great Tom Grossi rated us. And since that raid, we've only gone up. Like, our community just continued to grow and get bigger. We're over 335 subs at this moment. We're at 337 at the time of this stream. And I just hope we can go up from here. Like, I don't expect the views to be extremely massive. Like, I'm not one of those top tier streamers like Tom Grossi or Jaguar Gator 9 are, but I hope to be like them. Like, I know there's some people that can rat on me for my complaining whenever the Cowboys struggle, but hey, makes for quality entertainment, if you know what I mean. But let's see, back at Lambeau, and looks like Quinion Mitchell headed to the blue tent. So they'll check on him. We'll get updates from him later on. But the Packers, again, like I said, with that sack, are out of field goal range, so they have to punt this away. And here's the kick to Philly. Fair caught at the 8-yard line by Gibson. And here come the Eagles, led by Jalen Hurts. His last 2 games, he's had 7 passing touchdowns and no picks. And yeah, I think the Eagles had come off of a bye because the record is 6-2, not 6-3. Or a record that would indicate they played 9 games, I should say. Excuse me. All right, first down for the Eagles, starting from their own 9-yard line. Hand off to Saquon Barkley. And he'll only get a gain of 3 down to the 12. Percentage of plays under center this season, week 7 against the Vikings, it was 41%. 2 weeks ago against the Giants, it was just under 40. So the 2 highest percentages of the Eagles this season. Second down at 7. There's Micah Parsons at the ready as well. Son of a gun. On second down, Hurts throws to his left. Pass is caught. A.J. Brown just going to be a yard shy of the first down as he takes it to the 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1. Oh, I do have water in here. Just in case I run this one, when I run out of this, and I'm going to resort to my water like I normally do. They're going to try their signature move. Brotherly shove gets to the first down. And how does that always work for them? I don't understand. Leave it to the Eagles to have a signature brotherly shove, although that should have been a false start. Some of the Eagles' offensive linemen jumped early. Surprised there wasn't a flag for a false start. Here's a toss to Barkley on first down. Can't get more than 3. Eesh. Yeah, that third down play. They're doing another replay of it, and yeah, it is indeed a false start. Genuinely surprised that they didn't get flagged for it. Second down and 7. Hand off to Barkley. Barkley with running room. Saquon Barkley down to the 40. First down, Philly. And already my voice is cracking all over the place. What the heck? Ugh. But Saquon Barkley found the running room and will pick up the first down for the Eagles. Now from their own 39. And up to the other running back. That is Tank Bigsby, the former Jaguar. And Bigsby will get about 4. Make it 5. Second down and 5 coming up. Was traded from the Jaguars on September. He's had 120 rushing yards in 8 games with Philly. We're going to be quite a good backup to Saquon. Second down and 5. Hurts throws to his left, incomplete for Devontae Smith. It'll be 3rd and 5 coming up for Philly. Man, Valentine on the coverage on Smith. Had no chance of making that catch. 3rd and 5 from the 44. And there was some movement. We have our first penalty of the night. Movement prior to the snap. Question is, who moved first? It was Philly. False start. Well, that'll make it a 3rd and 10. Oh, my lot, I think, jumped. All right, so they're backed up to the 39. Again. On 3rd down. Hurts under pressure. Parsons in pursuit. Hurts gets rid of it. It's caught. Shipley for the first down. A gain of 11. Hurts doing everything he can to keep the play alive, is able to find Shipley. Eagles keep the drive alive. Now from the 49. Brown in motion. And off to Barkley. Still can't pick up more than 3 yards. They stuff him up for a short gain again. Only a gain of 2 by Barkley brings him 2nd and 8. That's good stuff. Very underrated beverage, if you will. Back back to Barkley on 2nd and 8. Yeesh. Forward progress will only put him to the 45-yard line. Damn, it's going to be 3rd and 5. Third and 5. Hurts looking to throw. Over the middle, it's caught for the first down. Devontae Smith moves the chains for Philly. First down. Now from the Packers 37. Hurts out to his left. Will throw. It's caught by A.J. Brown and out of bounds for a gain of 6. And actually make that 7. 2nd and 3 from the 30. Hand off to Bigsby. And Bigsby will get the... And that was even Bigsby. That was Shipley. I take that back. First down Eagles, but it isn't Bigsby that picks it up. Shipley is the guy. You know, I find it ironic that all 3 of the running backs' names end in Y. Barkley, Bigsby, Shipley. I don't get it either, man. Come on. First down from the 26. Hurts stepping back. Hurts looking, throws it away. Cannot find anybody. 1:44 remaining. In this first quarter. Second down. They give to Barkley. Just 2 yards on the handoff. And it's now going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 8 specifically. Coming up on the final minute of this first quarter. On 3rd down, Hurts going to run. He will get the first down, but he fumbled it. Ball is on the ground, picked up by the Packers. Wow. Jalen Hurts could not hold on to that football. He lost it at the end, right as he went down. And the Packers get a turnover. But was he down before that ball came out? The elbow's not down. That looks to be out. I think this is going to be Packers ball. I did not see any body part of Hurts on the ground that would indicate he was down by contact. So it is a fumble and it is a turnover. The Packers will take over. Wow. Hurts picked up the first down. All he had to do was survive the ground on the tackle, and he couldn't do it. Loses the football at the last second. Gets it knocked out before his elbow touches the ground. And the Eagles get a turnover. Packers recover. They take over. Ugh. Jesus, was that the camera that flickered? Oh my God, it was. Now even the camera is flickering. Like, it's not just the overlay anymore. It's the freaking camera that's now doing it, which I don't understand. I don't get it, man. I don't understand why it's flickering. I've done nothing to the setup. Maybe just putting the camera back in its place here on the TV stand right next to me. I bend the camera upward and just in its unused position because that's how it's supposed to be. But no, even that's apparently not enough. There is still water in this, believe it or not. First down for the Packers following the turnover, and now the Packers fumble themselves. They get back on it, but oh boy, that could end in a disaster. Love it fumbled it on the handoff to Josh Jacobs, but Love was there to recover his own fumble. Oh, buddy. Loss of 3. Love throws, broke it up. Incomplete, it's third down. And who else but Jalen Carter to break up that pass? Five seconds left in the first quarter, but the clock is stopped because it was an incompletion. 3rd and 13. They get it off with 1 second on the play clock. Love out to his right. Will try to run. He will just miss the first down by a yard, and it's 4th and 1. He's barely going to miss it. And that is how the first quarter comes to an end here on our 300th live stream. It is a 0-0 ball game as Love just barely misses the first down by a yard. And do the Packers try their own version of the brotherly shove? We'll soon find out in a moment. This quarter went by for about half an hour. Let's switch to the second. We'll see what the Packers choose to do here. It is a 4th and 1. I mean, LaFleur could be risky. Ugh. Okay. Huh. Well, it's a very short 1 yard. Turned out that they were under a yard short. I thought it might have been a full yard, but no, the replay showed that it was less than a yard, maybe half of one. It's 4th and 1. The Packers are gonna stay on the field on offense. They are going for this. What do they choose to do here? Love will try to get him. Oh, that was so easy. Except there are flags down because they whistled this play dead. And that's going to hurt. False start. 5-yard penalty. Now they're going to have to punt. Aaron Banks jumps early. Oh, man. He would have picked it up too, but now they can't do it. They got to punt. All that promise and an easy first down pickup for nothing. Dang. Here's the punt. Return from the 4. Gets out of a tackle. Still going. Still rumbling down to the 26. Oh, buddy. Eagles are going to get some good field position here for the most part. All right. First down from the 21. Here's Barkley. Hesitating a little bit. That's going to cost him. Oh, he's going to lose 3 yards at the hands of Quay Walker. Oh, that hesitation by Barkley really proved to cost him. Oh, it's because he was trapped behind one of his own offensive linemen who had fallen down and slipped. He had accidentally created a wall for Barkley to ensure he was going nowhere. Damn. He didn't mean to block Barkley, but it's what ended up happening. Hurts will throw to Barkley, and now he falls. Barkley now loses his balance, and he will go backwards. Well, they are going the wrong way. His left foot slipped off the turf and couldn't pick up anything. It's now 3rd and 14. Yeesh. All right, 3rd down and 14 from the 17. They give to Shipley. Shipley's got a long way to go. He won't even be close. Kick it away, Eagles. Not going to get it at all. It's 4th and 7. Now the Eagles have to punt. All right, Braden Mann to punt it away. Romeo Doubs awaiting the return. Here's the punt. Doubs backed up to the 10. Now going to try to return it. Doubs is down to the 22, 21-yard line. And the Packers will go back to work in just a moment. Buddy. we got another Monday Nighter next week, of course, and it's going to be another Monday Night Cowboys game because they'll be coming out of the bye, going up against the Raiders with their newest acquisitions in Quinnen Williams and Logan Wilson. Will the defense improve next week, or will they continue to be fraudulent? We'll soon find out in 1 week's time. On first down for the Packers, a handoff is going to be picked up for 5 yards by Josh Jacobs. Second and 5. Jacobs with running room. Down the sideline, out of bounds inside the 35. First down, Green Bay. Boy, oh boy. On first down, back to Jacobs, and this time he's down at just the 40-yard line, and that's it. And the Packers are without their star tight end, Tucker Kraft. Last week against Carolina, he tore his ACL. Was primed for one of the best seasons of his career, if not the best season of his career. And he's now out for the rest of the year with that torn ACL. Prayers up for Tucker Kraft. You never want to see a star player go through that kind of an injury. 2nd and 7, handoff to Jacobs again. Wrapped up at the 39-yard line. He's going to lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and 8. With 10 minutes left in this first half. I'm just going to take off the sweater because it's starting to feel like some itchiness here on this arm that I don't know where it's coming from, and quite frankly, I don't want to know. All right, 3rd down from the 40. 3rd and 8. Love throws. It's caught by Luke Musgrave, but he's still going to be short of the first down. Fourth and 2. Packers are keeping the offense out of the field. Are they trying to get Philly to jump, or are they going for this? They just tried to get the Eagles to jump, to no avail. They will take the delay of game and they'll punt it. Here's the punt. Into the end zone for a touchback. still 0-0 with 8:28 remaining in this second quarter. Oh, man. Boy. All right, first down for Philly. They take over from their own 20. Hurts out to his right. Throws. Dangerous throw, but it's caught. A gain of 7 by Goddard. Boy, Goddard was somehow able to snack it. Second and 2. Hurts. Over the middle. Broken up for Goddard. All right. Third and 2. Oh! Incomplete for Jahan Dotson. Fourth down. Another instance of defensive dominance, folks. So much for this being a good matchup, huh? So far, it's been a good matchup for the defenses. punt it away. Oh, nearly blocked. Dobbs awaits the return. And it's going to take a bounce down at the 42. Oh, boy. Could we go through an entire half of football in under an hour? We got 6 minutes left in before we get to the hour mark, so I doubt this half's going to end before then. All right, first down for the Packers from their own 41. Love throws, broken up. Mitchell with the breakup, second down. Love tonight has struggled. 2 completions for 12 yards and 14 rushing yards. That is it. Man. On second down, they try a handoff, and he goes absolutely nowhere but for a gain of 2. Yeesh. Nobody can get anything going on offense. Third and 8. Love batted at the line, incomplete. Dang. This is turning out to be one of those boring games of the year. Jalen Carter again. Wheeling to punt it away. Gibson to receive. Gibson from the 14 down to the 26. Well, the Eagles go back to work again in a moment. And the flickering continues for some bizarre reason. Maybe I just got to update my computer. I'll do that after the stream is over. For now, there's nothing I can do about the flickering. All right, first down for the Eagles. Hand off to Barkley. Barkley's first decent pickup as he gets 7. Hurts has had 6 completions for 39 passing yards and 13 rushing yards. Well, as I mentioned, Jordan Love has only 2 completions for 12 passing yards and 14 rushing yards. Hurts has been 6 for 10. Love has been 2 for 6. As I mentioned, it's defensive dominance tonight, or 300th live stream of the channel. Here's Barkley again. Picks up the first down at the 40. Ugh. And a flag is down as someone from the Eagles' offensive line is hurt. Oh boy. That leg of Johnson didn't bend too awkwardly, but it bent enough to the point where it got him in pain. And the penalties were offsetting. So first down does not get picked up. They'll replay second down. It's Lane Johnson, the right tackle, two-time first-team All-Pro out of Oklahoma. So they'll replay second and 3. taking the place of that injured right tackle is Fred Johnson. Second and 3. And up to Barkley. That time they stop him. Gain of just 1. Third and 2. Hurts throws off the reach of Goddard, and there are flags all over the place. I think they're going to get the Packers here. Pass interference on Evan Williams. All he plays at the spot of the foul, and it's a first down for the Eagles. All right, first down from the 40-yard line, and well, hold that thought. On the first down, we have a false start. Jordan Mailata. Flag for the false start. They'll move back 5, first and 15. You want Lane Johnson into the locker room. First and 15, Barkley avoiding tackles, Barkley taking off. A flag is down as Barkley will get 20. And it will come back, holding on the Eagles' 10-yard penalty. Barkley finally breaks away for a big run, only for it to not count and get taken back. First and 25. They will hand off to Bigsby. He'll go down to the 30. All right, so it's a gain of 5 by Bigsby. Second and 20 with 4 minutes left in this first half. Second and 20 from the 30-yard line. Hurts fakes the handoff. Throws to Smith. Devontae Smith down to the 39. It's still going to be third and long, though. Third and 11. Oh, boy. 3rd and 11. Packers bring up blitz. Hurts gets out of it. Will try to run and slide for just a gain of 4. Here's the punt. Not a good one. A great one at that, down at the 8. But there is a flag on the return. .207 remaining in the half. And the flag is holding on the Eagles. So the Packers will move closer. So 2:07 remaining. Packers will have all 3 of their timeouts and the 2-minute warning to try to get something. Somebody's got to get on the board here. Well, they're actually going to have to replay 4th down. Low snap, but man is still able to punt it away. The return by Romeo Doubs. He's got a little bit of room. Doubs going backwards and down to the 31 when he could have gotten down to the 33. Well, now we're at the 2-minute warning. 1:54 remaining in this first half, and we are still scoreless. This is not a good game for a 300 live stream of the channel. The other 2 milestone streams, the other 2 games on the milestone streams are better than this. Okay, turn this off because this fan is not making not making the situation any better. It's cold enough outside. I don't know why I turned that on. All right, I'm not going to... Okay, I'm just going to put the fan at the lowest setting. just so I don't get too cold of an air blast here, because I realize the fan drowns out my voice. Now, here we go. Packers have all three of their timeouts. From the 32. Love. Throws. Caught. Musgrave steps out of bounds. Doesn't get the first down, but he will pick up a good gain on the reception, a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 coming up with 1:48 remaining. I do believe it's going to be the Eagles to get the football to start the second half. 1 touchdown in the first half of their last 4 games for the Packers. Good Lord. 2nd and 2, Jacobs will get the first down. And yes, I wore the Cowboys polo just because represent my logo, the logo of my channel, which is just the Cowboys logo. I don't really care. Toss to Jacobs on first down. He gets down to the 50-yard line. They can use a timeout if they want to, or they can just hustle. It's up to them. They don't want to take off too much time, though. 2nd and 5. They're about 7 yards away from McManus' career long. They took a lot of time there. 2nd and 5. Love gets out of some sack attempts. Love trying to get out of bounds and will. And he picked up the first down. They are now well within McManus' range. They could potentially get on the board here and prevent the 0-0 at the end of the half. Well, I don't know how Love got out of all those sack attempts. Guys, they went on a TV timeout, so my guess is the timeout was used. Yep. 51 seconds left. Packers use their first timeout. Oh, Lane Johnson, looking at this, got carted off. He might be done for the year, if we're being honest. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe not done for the year, but he may be out for the rest of this game with an ankle injury. He's questionable to return. All right, so it's 2nd and 1 for the Packers coming out of the timeout. Love throws it. Caught by Dobbs, and he stepped out. First down, Green Bay. They get closer with 38 seconds left. Did Dobbs secure it? Yes, he did. That's a catch. First down. First down from the 27. Love trying to run to get out of sack attempts, and he may have picked up a single yard at that. Damn, another player is injured in this game. Now it's a Packers offensive lineman. Oh, that left ankle. He got caught under the body of Jordan Love as he went down. Dang. Elgton Jenkins. Elgton Jenkins is it's the Packers center. Jesus. Okay, put the sock back on. Cover the foot up because I'm not going to bed yet. Let's look at the second half of this to go through. Lord help me. All right, so I was right. The Eagles do get the kickoff to start the second half, and the Packers use their second timeout. All right, 31 seconds left. Second down from the 27. Love running out of time. He might have fumbled it. That was not a forward pass. It's on the ground. Disaster strikes again. Officials are trying to get in there. There's still no signal yet on who's got it. Well, Love tried to get rid of that football, but it slipped out. He couldn't throw it. Maybe he might have gotten some fingers on it before he moved that football, but that to me did not look like it was a forward pass. That might be a fumble. They're still in there trying to figure out who's got it, and now there's a signal. Eagles have it. Philadelphia gets another turnover. Or I should say the Eagles get a turnover of their own. Wow. Disaster continues to strike these two teams on offense. So with 23 seconds left, the Eagles are now going to try to get into field goal range. right. 23 seconds left. And now the injured Packers center is getting carted off. 23 seconds left. First down for the 35. Hurts. And then run for it and get out of bounds at the 40. 16 seconds left. Eagles still have all three of their timeouts, but they didn't have to use one here. Hurts got shoved slightly as he was well out of bounds, but they don't throw a flag there. Second down at 6 coming up. From the 39. Hurts throws it deep and complete for Smith. Oh, 11 seconds left. It's 3rd and 6. Third and 6, 11 seconds left. They give to Shipley. Shipley cannot get more than 2 yards. Looks like a timeout may have been used by who? The Packers. They'll burn their final one. 4 seconds left. I don't know why they would do that considering that there's only 5 seconds left actually. Especially also considering the fact that if they punt it away, they would have to either fair catch it or take a knee in the end zone. I say don't try a return. Oh no, the offense is staying out there. They're going for this. Hurts throws it away. Well, so much for avoiding the first half ending in a 0-0 score. First scoreless first half on Monday Night Football since 2009 when the Browns and the Ravens faced off. Golly, man. Who would have thought that this would be the score at the end of the half? I could have potentially skipped out on watching this first half. This makes the Broncos-Raiders game I canceled on Thursday look like it was more entertaining than this. Jesus. What a disappointing first half, man. As I mentioned, the Eagles will get the football to start the second half, but dear God. Not even any field goals have been scored. Man, oh man, it's been defensive dominance all first half. We'll have the second half here in about 10 minutes. Now, I will activate the chair cam. I'm only going to be gone for a few seconds, but I'm going to get myself a snack, see what I can get outside. I'll be right back. Boy, I tell you, if this second half doesn't make up for the boring first half we've just witnessed, this is going to be the most disappointing milestone live stream of my channel's career. Here we are celebrating 300 live streams. I was hoping for a good battle, and all it's been is a battle of defenses. You can't make this stuff up, dude. Why is Bluetooth still connected if I disconnected my earbud? Seriously, we're back to doing this shit. Fucking stop it already. God, you're so insistent on staying connected. God dang it. All right. Oh! I miss pouring some H2O in. All right. Time to start the second half of this boring-ass game. We are still scoreless, and the Eagles are going to start with the football. I don't know what else to say, man. Holy shnikes, is that Lane Johnson back out from the locker room? Oh, buddy. And we continue from Green Bay, from Lambeau. Here's the return, down near the 30. Dude, Lane Johnson might actually be heading back out of the field after suffering what looked to be a bad ankle injury. We may be seeing him in the second half after that injury. All right, first down for the Eagles as they start from their own 29. Hand off to Barkley. Barkley getting out of tackles. He will get 8 from the looks of it. All right. 2nd and 3. High snap. Hurts. Throws. Wide open. Dallas Goedert to the 41-yard line. First down. First down from the 41. Hurts. Over the middle. It's caught. Goedert again. Into Green Bay territory. First down, Philly. Well, he was wide open, man. Nobody was even covering him. First down for the 37 of the Packers. Hurts over the middle again. This time, the pass is incomplete. Calcaterra and the intended receiver just overthrown. Second down. Second down. And up to Barkley finding the holes. Brought down to the 30-yard line. Third down for Philly. Third and 3. Hurts fakes the handoff. Barkley fakes the handoff to Barkley. Hurts throws to Goddard. He's got the first down. Almost screwed that call up completely, but I recovered. All right, so Goddard's got another first down for Philly. On first down, Hurts gets out of the pressure. Will run out of bounds at the 17, 16-yard line. Pick up by Hurts there. Second down. Parsons was one of the players in pursuit of Hurts. A familiar foe. Second and 4. Hand off to Bigsby. Down at the 20, it goes backwards. Falling at the hands of Quay Walker. Third down. Not the direction they wanted to go on that play. And, well, play clock wound down to nothing. And looks like Philly will be hit with a delay of game. Dang. So they get flagged for a delay of game as they did not get the playoff in time. Yeah, they were clearly not ready. So now it becomes a 3rd and 12. Trying to run it with Shipley, and that won't work. Down to the 21-yard line. Not even close to first down yardage. So the Eagles are going to go for a field goal attempt to put this game out of shutout mode. Jake Elliott from 39 yards out to try to put Philly on the board first. And it is good. We finally have our first points of the night. Eagles take a 3-0 lead. Freaking finally got some scoring. All right, here's the kickoff to the Packers. Good return. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. Down to the 28. Eesh. First down for the Packers. Love. Thought about airing it out now. We'll throw it to his right. Caught by Christian Watson. First down, but of course, flag is down as well. And this is going to be a first down. Holding on Philly. So first down for the Packers. First down. And up to Jacobs. Down at the Philly 48. All right, second down coming up. So Elgton Jenkins, the center for the Packers, is out with an injury. I think it said shoulder injury, so their starting center is out. Second down from the 48. Back to Jacobs. Gets out of one tackle. Gets out of two. And he'll get a gain of 3. It's third down. All right, third down and 3. Did they get the playoff in time? They did. Love throws. And it's caught by Dontavian Wicks. First down. All right, with the chains for the Packers. All right, first down now from the 42-yard line of the Eagles. Jacobs is going backwards. Tried to stiff arm an Eagle defender to no avail and goes down immediately after getting it handed off from Love. Second and 14. Love going to try to run and get down to the 41 for a gain of 5. Be third and 9. Third down and 9. Love looking to throw. Over the middle. Incomplete! Oh, Dobbs had a shot at it. Was able to snag it, but couldn't survive the ground at the end. Oh! He had it, but then it slipped out of his hands afterward. Oh! Never actually had a firm grip on it now that I think about it. Damn. What the heck? Are the Packers seriously going for this? They are! Love throws! Incomplete again! Oh! What were they thinking, man? What the heck? Oh! Bounced off of his hands, and Blankenship made the tackle to make sure he wouldn't have a chance to catch it. It's a turnover on downs. It's Eagles' ball. Oh, man. I have no idea what they were thinking. All right, first down for Philly from the 41 following the turnover on downs. Hurts throws, caught by Barkley, I believe, and he can't get anything. Oh, that wasn't productive at all. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Second and 9. Probably not the best idea to hand it off to Barkley because he's going backwards. I think he might have lost 6 on that carry. Yep, he sure did. Ugh. Hurts should have just kept it. He didn't see the two Packers players in front of Barkley. Now it's 3rd down and long for the Eagles. Hurts throws, pass is caught by Shipley, who had a long way to go and won't even be close to picking up the 1st down. So the Eagles can't do anything with that turnover on downs, and they'll have to punt it away right back to the Packers. Ugh. Here's the punt to the Packers. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. All right. Wow. Howie Roseman has had 98 trades made since 2016. Second only to New England. Over 100 of them. First down for the Packers. Hand off to Jacobs. Jacobs will get the first down at the 30. On first down, Love fakes the handoff. Throws to his right. Caught by Wicks. It's still going. First down. But there's a flag down. Holding on Philly. It's declined. First down, Packers. Ugh. First down for the 50. Jacobs is going to get 4. Second and 8. Another handoff to Jacobs. And that should take us to the end of quarter number 3. It'll be third down and 4. Packers don't have to run a play here. They could take it down at the end. And they'll do just that. Third quarter's in the books, and we only had 3 points scored. All right, fourth quarter going to start. Switch to that. Okay. Thought I got one of these, but I actually got 2 of these pieces of sweet bread. I'm going to put this one back here. Actually, I'm going to do it now. Be right back. Sure, can engage. Yay! Oh, geez, the fourth quarter already started that fast. As the Packers pick up a first down. I missed one play, no big deal. I'm going to put the sweater back on because, dear God, this is taking too long. First down from the 41. Hand off to Jacobs again. He'll get a gain of 7. I'll keep it unzipped, though, just so you can still see the Cowboy logo. Cowboys logo. Oh! One of the Packers players got a sprained arm. Well, not sprained, but it's like there's like a scratch on it. Oh, it was Jacobs himself. Jesus. Huh. It didn't. Mel didn't go live, I don't think. 2nd and 6. Oh, wait. Caught for a massive first down by Christian Watson, but there's a flag down. Well, that's coming back. Illegal formation on the Packers. Well, that was not what they wanted. All right, 1 second, guys. Well, I just saw a drop pass to Romeo Doubs. So was it 4th down? No, it's 3rd down. Oh, boy. All right, 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11 from the Eagles 40. Love. Doesn't know where to go with it. He's out to his right. Directing traffic and throws it away. Oh, God. Defensive dominance just keeps on going, man. Ay. Not really much else for me to say here. Jesus, Scott. Yeah, I saw you in the chat there. It was 0-0 in the 3rd. All right, here's the kick to the Eagles. Uh-oh. Did the returner get out of the end zone and then in? Oh, the officials are getting together to see if this is going to be a safety or not. Packers want a safety. They're still converging. Let's take a look at the replay here. Packers touch it first. They keep it out of the end zone. So it won't be a touchback. I might be down inside the 5. I don't think it... Packers wanted a safety. They're not going to get it, but Eagles, I think, are going to be pinned down inside their own 5. Okay. And I'm getting local ads. Ain't that lovely? Another $100 cash that was approved on right there. All right. Come on, enough of the local ads already. Let me get back to the damn game. Finally, man. Yeesh. 56.4 yards this season for A.J. Brown through his first 7 games. Career low. Damn. All right. On first down, hand up to Barkley. He will get 5. Second down. Second down at 6. Toss to Barkley. It will be third down at 7. Third and 7. Hurts. Throws to Barkley. Low catch. Spins out of some tackles. Look out! Barkley off to the races. Down at the Packers 35. First down, Philly. There's the biggest play of the night for Saquon Barkley. First of all, he was wide open, and then to make the grab, it was a low snag. Then he spins away from a tackle to make a man miss. then jukes a couple more Packers defenders on his way to a big gain. All of a sudden, they're at the Packers 36. Hurts looking. He's going deep with this. Going for Smith. Caught! Touchdown, Philadelphia! We finally have a touchdown, folks. Devontae Smith. The Eagles lead 9-0. Wow. Took them long enough. Extra point by Jake Elliott is good. Well, our first touchdown of the game belongs to Devontae Smith and the Eagles. 10-0. Philly extends their lead. Whew. Wow. They did it, man. I was scared we wouldn't get a score this whole game, and we finally get one. And by score, I meant touchdown. Field goal, they already cleared it. All right. Now I can take off the sweater because the reason I stepped away previously was to turn on the heat. No ants as far as I could see it. I'm not taking my chances. All right. Here's the return to the Packers. And not a big return at that. All right, first down for the Packers from their own 25. Jacobs wrapped up for just a gain of 3. Second and 7. Love throws. Caught. First down. Now from the 38. Love stepping back. Throws to Jacobs. Tried to get out of one tackle and fell into another one. He still picks up 6. 9:30 left in this game and counting. Second and 4. Pass is caught, and he goes down early. Yeesh. Tackled before he picked up the first down. It's only a gain of 2. It's third down. Third down and 2. Hand off to Jacobs. He's got it. Inside the 50, down to the 47 of the Eagles. All right, first down for the Packers again. Can they get on the board? They're starting to gain a little bit of momentum here. We'll see if they can keep it going. This might be a free play. I think the Eagles might have jumped. Actually, no, they don't throw a flag. Oh, and only a gain of 2. Manuel Wilson. All right, it is going to be second down and 8. Packers going no huddle. Love throws to his right. Incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. I don't think he would have been able to catch it in bounds if he had snagged it. Dang. All right, third down and 8. Love throws to his right. Caught! Dontavian Wicks for the first down. The momentum continues for the Packers. 7.5 left to go as Wicks steps out of bounds after the catch. This could turn into an interesting game if the Packers can score here. But they're still at the 34. Clock's starting to wind up again. They try a toss on a reverse, and he just gets 1 yard. That trick play doesn't work. Second down. Second down. Love throws to his left. Incomplete for Musgrave. And the flags are going to fly. They are going to get the Eagles for this. PI on Philly. First down, Packers. And the ball will be placed in the spot of the foul, which I believe is at the 12-yard line. So that's a big PI call. As they get even closer. 6:26 remaining in this game. Maybe this could turn out to be an interesting one after all here at the end. From the 13, Love throws to Jacobs. Jacobs gets out of some tackles. Down to the 7. Solid pickup by Jacobs. 6:16 remaining and counting. Whew. What can the Packers do here? It was a gain of 7 by Jacobs on the reception. 2nd and 3 from the 7. Under 6 to go. Jacobs gets the handoff, pushes through, gets the first down. And he is all the way in. Touchdown Packers. Josh Jacobs powers through, and they are now on the board. Was he down by contact before breaking the plane? That is a no. Breaks the plane before he goes down. That's a touchdown for Josh Jacobs. I would kick the extra point here. I don't think they risk going for 2 here. Make it a 3-point game, and a field goal could tie it and maybe send this to overtime if it gets there. Yep, Love's on the sideline, so yeah, they are going to kick the extra point. Kick by McManus is good. It's a 3-point game in Lambeau. 10-7. The Packers get a touchdown they had to get. The scoring is happening here in the 4th quarter, as all of a sudden we got a game. The defensive dominance has stopped after 3 quarters of football. Boy. Well, it's a 3-point game. We'll see if the Eagles can the Eagles ice it by getting the score themselves, or will it all come to an end? Or could the Packers get a stop and keep themselves in it? We'll soon find out. Saving my voice for the rest of this game. I'm not going to say anything out loud until the game continues on. Just going to keep quiet. I'm going to respect. Or I'm not going to respect. I'm going to save my voice for calling the rest of this game. That's why I'm sounding low right now. So just fair warning. I'm saving the voice for the rest of the game. When we go to commercial breaks, I won't talk as much and I won't talk as optimistic. I'll just stay either silent or monotone. So as it stands right now, division leaders, Eagles and Packers are leading their respective divisions. But a loss by the Packers will put the Lions in first place. Here is the kickoff. On the return, down to the 29. All right, first down for Philly from their own 28. And off to Barkley. Look out! They were ready for him. He goes backwards, loss of 2. Second down. All right, second and 12. Hurts throws. Broken up for Goddard. Nixon was at the ready and breaks it up at the last second. It's third and 12. Oh, boy. Nearly intercepted by Nixon. It's third and 12. Big third down coming up. Hurts nearly fumbles the snap. Throws to his right. Caught! Devontae Smith! First down, Philly! And the same man that broke up the previous play's pass gets beat by Devontae Smith. Both feet are in. He maintains control of the football. That's a catch for a first down. But he stepped out of bounds, so the clock stops. 4:52 remaining from the 42. Hand out to Barkley. Only gets 3. Oh, buddy. Packers this season have had 2 losses when allowing 16 points or fewer. Tied for the most. Second and 7. Handoff again. Barkley, ooh! He gets 6. It'll be third down and 1. Oh, buddy. Make it third and 2. Timeout, Philadelphia. They burned their first one. All right, 3:21 remaining. A big third and 2 coming up. All right, third down and 2. Give it to Barkley. He gets it. First down. He'll get a gain of 4. Another first down for Philly. Barkley's had damn near as much receiving yards as rushing yards, but 95 total, 54 rushing, 41 receiving. First down from the Packers 45. Back to Barkley on the ground. Gains 3. Coming up on the 2-minute warning with 2:33 left, and now the Packers are going to start burning their timeouts. Packers use their first timeout with 2:34 remaining. Packers have not been able to get the stop they needed. They can still do it, but first down for Philly, in essence, can end it. So they can't screw around anymore. Can Philly ice it, or will the Packers get themselves a stop that they need? All right. This is it. The fate of the game rides on this one play. Or I should say this one drive. Second and drive. Hurts. Faking. Throws it with Parsons in pursuit. It's incomplete. Third down and 8 coming up. Big third down here. 2:29 remaining. Because it was an incompletion, no timeout had to be burned for the Packers. They just get the snap off in time. Hurts under pressure. Incomplete. Throws it to the sideline, and it is an incompletion. Fourth down with 2:25 remaining. Oh my God, this is aggressive. The Eagles are keeping the offense out there. They're going to go for this. Well, maybe not. Play clock whistle. Play clock runs down to nothing. I think they just took the delayed game. Yeah, they did. So it's a delay of game. 4th down. So I think the Eagles are going to punt this away. All right. Braden Mann to punt this away. Here we go. Punt is away. Fair caught at the 10. Could have probably returned it for a bit more, but that'll be where the Packers will stop. So, with 2:18 remaining, the Packers have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. 3 chances to stop the clock. All they have to do to stay alive is get into field goal range. They can do that, and McManus can nail the field goal. We could go to overtime. But knowing the Packers and their play-to-win mentality, like all teams, they want the touchdown to really take the lead and potentially win it themselves. Packers have not had the lead all night. First down from the 10. Love's pass is incomplete as he was going for Dontavian Wicks, who wasn't even looking for it. Oh boy, 2:15 left, 2nd down. Eagles are 5-1 in 1-score games. Best in the league. 2nd down from the 10. Love under pressure. Throws incomplete. There was a receiver that could have caught that, but he just wasn't able to hold on to it. All right, it's 3rd down. Fell on the ground. Packers have not been good on 3rd and 4th down. 4 for 11 on 3rd down, 1 for 2 on 4th down. 3rd and 10. Love throws it high. Caught! Watson! Down at the 34, and we're at the 2-minute warning. Two minutes remaining, and the Packers just pick up a big first down. Can they potentially tie it and send this to overtime? Oh, buddy. You know, maybe this 300th live stream game, it could be as good as we thought. After all, you never know. Can the Packers pull this off? Finish up these damn ads so we can finish this. I don't know why I'm yawning, because this game is far too exciting. All right, here we go, folks. 2 minutes remain. Packers have 2 timeouts. They just picked up a first down. Oh, boy. From the 35. Love under pressure. Jacobs was not ready for it. Sails incomplete. Love threw his direction. Jacobs was even looking for the ball, and by the time he saw it, it was too late. Buddy. .156 left. Second down. Love under pressure again. Throws to his left. Off the hands of Wex. Incomplete again. 151 left. 3rd and 10. This just went from interesting to challenging. Oh, and Reed Blankenship was in the area. Could have very well picked that off and ended it. Here we go. Big 3rd down coming up. Love looking. Throws. Musgrave. Short by a yard. Only gets 9. It's 4th down. Oh, they're going no huddle. They're going quick. 4th down and 1. A flag is down. Jacobs is not going to pick it up. And the ball is out. The Eagles recover, but there is a flag. Was there movement before the snap? No, there was not. It's a turnover. Eagles recover. Eagles are going to win. On a 4th and 1, the penalty was illegal formation on the Packers. It's declined. Eagles get a turnover. This game is over. Philadelphia will win it. That's it, folks. It's done. There's no way, folks. It's over. Wow. And honestly, the Packers shouldn't have rushed. It was a 4th and a short 1. But they still had plenty of time. They could have very well taken one of their 2 timeouts and maybe just maybe they could have regrouped and thought of a play, but no, they just chose to go no huddle and chose to go fast. And that ended up costing them the football. So it's Eagles' ball. Packers are only going to have 2 chances to stop the clock, and there's 1:26 left. So there is nothing the Packers can do. Oh, they originally thought Hurts was going to take a knee, but they hand off to Barkley instead. Packers take their second timeout with 1:21 left. None of this is going to matter, folks. Second and 8. Another handoff to Barkley on the right side. Just gets a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd down. Packers will burn their final timeout with 1:17 left. Packers might still have a chance, but time may not be on their side. Packers still got to stop them here. It's not necessarily over yet, but they're well in field goal range. The Eagles are. 3rd and 7. And off to Barkley, they stop him for a 1-yard gain. And the Eagles are going to let the clock run down 40 seconds before either calling a timeout or taking a delay of game. So I think they're going to have 32 seconds left. And the Eagles call a timeout. So, upcoming schedule for Philly. They've got the Lions next week on Sunday Night Football. Then they have us week 12 at home at our house. And then the Eagles will go back home against Chicago. Then they have another Monday nighter at SoFi against the Chargers before hosting the Raiders Week 15. Surprised the offense is staying out there. 4th and 6. They're taking a gutsy move going for this. And Hurts is going to go for a pass. Incomplete. They went for a pass to try to burn down as much clock as they possibly could. But the Packers will get it back. Boy, Brown had a shot at it, but he could not snag it because Valentine, the defender, was all over Brown. So, Packers are going to get one final chance. No timeouts. 27 seconds left. They are not that far from McManus's range because I don't think the Eagles got very much yardage on the last drive. But if the Packers want any hope of staying alive, they've got to get some momentum here. First down from the 35. Love